guys, what's going on? FI My Pawn here, and welcome back to Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. Since we last left off, if I do recall correctly, we had managed to complete that, that temple area, essentially. We managed to deal with the threat therein. We managed to get a slab of some kind. I'm not sure what it does yet, but I guess we'll have to see what happens there. I personally don't know, so it'll be a surprise for me too. We did a whole bunch of other quests here and there, basically. Just did a few things that would help us all ultimately, and just got everything set up for the future. For this stream, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be continuing the quest grind. We're going to be going over to the northernmost area next, and completing as much quests there as possible. We'll probably do some of the we'll probably do more quests if they pop up, but we'll have to see with the locals and see what happens. But I digress. Without further ado, let's just get into things and see what happens, because we got quite a bit to do. You'll have to, for those of you who were expecting a earlier stream, I apologize. Just got up. I wasn't feeling completely fully rested, so I just took a few more hours and got up at 10, basically, for me. But I digress. You guys will get the content per usual. No worries at all. Alright. So as you can see, we've got the majority of quests basically dotted around here. Not sure what we're going to be able to find, but we will make it work all the same. As for where we go from here, let's see. We obviously got the gifts for the Queen, but we won't be able to get that just yet, so we'll just abstain from using that for now. But we will go to Claw Me Claw Thee quest. I think that's a good idea. But not before we go and do some prep work, because I do want to upgrade our gear as of right now, because I think we need more just to help us along the way. So we're going to make an effort to not only get a whole bunch of gold today, but we're going to be trying to upgrade our gear.
Are you sure about that?
Hello, Bjorn.
You found her, didn't you? You went to that cave and came out alive. So that means she's dead. She wouldn't have just given you my heart back.
Who was she?
I'm not sure. I'm guessing some kind of spell. I can't believe love could ever be that blind. Sweet All-Mother, I'm embarrassed just thinking about it. She was a monster, as you know. A beautiful one, but only on the surface. I can't believe it's over. Oh, and I didn't have a chance to express my gratitude. Although, an apology might be more fitting. You risked your life for me. That's more than I could ever ask of anyone. Even someone dear to me. So, thank you. What brings you here? You're just in time. The forge is ready.
Perfect. Your wound, the cave monster. Do you remember anything else?
In my eyes, she never looked like a monster. I remember following her to that cursed place. When we were close, she touched my heart. I felt a great pain. And then I saw what she really was. I got scared, grabbed something heavy. I managed to get away, but inside I felt emptiness. Each morning after that, the burning of my wound grew more intense.
I see Earthier put you right back to work.
He seems stern, but he's a good, hard-working man. This time, though, it's personal. As soon as I was sure I could swing the hammer twice, I got straight to work. I'm forging a new heart. I know I've only just gotten back the one that beats in my chest, but I can feel there's something wrong with it. It's weaker. I am weaker and unsteady. It's easier for me to grow impatient and angry. More things seem to cut me deeper. I feel like my heart is poisoned.
You're forging a new heart. How'll that work?
So far, all my attempts have failed. None of those hearts had the spark a forged replacement ought to have. They were far too weak to beat in a blacksmith's chest. There's a legend about the Stone Wardens. It tells that they could forge a heart stronger than any other. A heart that could make a man invincible. Sadly, I don't know much more than that. Right now, I'm just banging my head against the wall.
So, what do you want to do next?
Well, since the Stone Wardens are all Dalriata, my hands are tied. Vrel is the only person from the tribes that I know. A Dalriata selling books. And that's something, isn't it? I was planning to ask her about the legends myself, but maybe you could do it for me? Urfir will clobber me with his hammer if I shirk my work again.
I'll do it for you. Why not?
Thank you. I hope Vrel will be able to tell us more.
Urfir seems like a rather difficult man.
It hasn't been easy for him. His entire world has begun to change around him. You've seen what they did to the trees near Kunakt. For some reason, it pains Urfir no end. Even before I got sick, the Camelotians had commissioned a lot of work from us. I think he feels partially responsible for what's been happening around here.
What exactly is Camelot doing anyways?
The men here in Kunakt is dying. The nights have become even more dangerous. People say the weirdness is creeping closer. Perhaps the Camelotians have a point. It is difficult for me to say anything more. I just want to do my job the best I can.
Okay. Well, regardless, we will grab this. And there appears to be some decent stuff here. Okay, increased max health. Ogre's Grip restores 100 stamina when delivering a killing blow. Not bad. The Lord's Observations on the Strawfather's armor, which is basically an attack speed armor. We'll grab that because we can. But the rest we will sell. Don't need the Poison Knight Gladius at the very least. Don't need the Great Swords. Don't need the Composite Bow. We've got a whole bunch of word arrows, so I guess we can sell a whole bunch of that. There we go. Get up down to 79, because we don't need that many arrows, to be fair. There we are. Horned Warden's Vest, we don't need that, but we'll still keep it around. The Leechstone we keep. Sell all those, sell these. Don't need the Mad Dog. Don't need Tenacious Archer, but we'll keep it anyways. What else I've got? We can sell all this. Got a whole bunch of ingredients. We'll put all these away when we get a chance, at the very least. Alright. Hello, Urfir. Alright, Urfir has nothing to say to us, that's fine. We're going to save here. Under stream 14 here. There we go. Alright, handcrafting. We want to go by price, specifically. It'll take meteorite if we want to make that. It'd probably be better if we go for the burrow's hide here. Yeah, the burrow's hide is the most expensive. Make 5 of those. We can make a bunch of dryad skin stuff. Or at least 1. And then, of course, we've got Stone Warden Talismans. They would be the cheapest to make. But I'd rather not use meteorite if I can avoid it. Which makes sense, to be fair. We'll make one of these. We'll make some Ravenous Helm. Oh, no, not the Ravenous Helms, because those require meteorites. I'll make a whole bunch of Flayed Drowner gloves, I suppose. And I guess I could make a whole bunch of machetes. And I guess a whole bunch of maces would be ideal. Let's see, we can either go with this, which is 3-5, or we could go for a bunch of maces. I'm gonna go with the battle axes. There we go. And I guess I'll make a whole bunch of leather jackets.
Got something?
Yeah, I got some things to sell to you, yes. Okay. And these. There we go. And if I go into my inventory here, let's go to here. That's the Haymaker gear. Can I make any of the Haymaker gear? I don't think I can. As figured. The most I could probably do here at this point is make a whole bunch of Stone Warden Talismans. Not that we really need to, but if we wanted to get a whole bunch of money, that's probably going to be our best friend. Because I do believe we'd have to go hunting for meteorite in order for us to benefit most from it. Alas, we should be able to be fine without it. Okay, I guess it's just a question of what we want to upgrade now. So we're going to go into here. Upgrades. Let's see. Hold on. Equipment. We've already got a Stone Warden Talisman. We've got the Perfect Ring for a Warrior. We've got the Perilous Orb +1. If I go into... not stats. Let's see. We've got a 66 melee critical chance. We want to increase that up to 100% if we can. So, all we gotta do is just upgrade here. If we go with the fledgling breaches, we can increase our critical chance by 1 each level. So I guess we want to level this up by 5. It's not a lot, because considering we don't have a lot of leather, but that's fine. We can then do this, is what I would say if we had the leather for it. Let's go with armor weight reduction, I suppose. Let's see. No. Let's see what we can do with attached relics. We can go with Unfading Embers. I think we go with Vengeful Spike, and then we go with the Unfading Ember, just to get more Ignite every time we get hit. That's probably going to be a smarter choice for us. Obviously, we want more Vengeful Spikes, because if we can retaliate with more damage against our attackers, that's probably good. But the Gem of Carrying comes first, though. Let's see what else we've got, though, because I know for a fact that there is some items that might have more carry capacity than I realize. Where was it? Had some sort of pants. Here it is. Alright, so what we do here is we just go to here. We want those so that way we can increase our carrying capacity some. And we'll level that up once we get some more leather. So we'll have to go hunting, but we'll go from there. Our current weight is 80. We've got 250 carry capacity, which is really good for us. That's going to mean for a lot of traversal there. And let's go over to that area over near the entrance of the vicinity, over in that direction, if you couldn't tell by the marker. And we will go secure ourselves that quest. See what's what. We'll also go with the Heart That Defies. So that probably is another quest that we can handle in our meantime. We'll go from there. Alright, we warp over here. Take that.
Don't let your guard down.
Ah, haha. Take that. So much for this being a safe area, huh? But yeah, we've got a horse here. Not that I'm gonna need it, but, you know, it's there if you want it. But yeah, that's one of the many quests. We're gonna go back up here, go around, so that we can go and see that other area. So we can go talk with them about a impenetrable heart, a stone warden heart or something. I don't know. Regardless, we will march our way across. Alright, here we are. I heard that the Stone Warders can forge someone a new heart.
Oh? And where'd you hear a tale like that?
A local blacksmith named Bjor told me. He's the one who needs a new heart.
I didn't know our stories had traveled so far. The Camelosians prefer to call us heartless beasts only capable of destruction. But I suppose a tale about creating a heart in the fires of a forge is something only another blacksmith would believe and appreciate. So, that Bjor, tell me about him.
He lost his heart to a fae. He got it back, but it's weak.
Aye, that's the way of it. A heart given to those creatures is never whole when it returns. If it returns at all, they drain every joy, every spark, leaving what's left little more than a brittle husk. I'm sorry your friend bears that burden.
He tried forging a new heart, but it didn't work.
He used iron, didn't he? Iron's too brittle. Steel's no better. It's cold, lifeless. To forge a heart, you need metal that is alive. You need a metal that will sing as your heart sings when you see the smile of a loved one.
Have you ever forged a heart before?
Twice. Once for a man whose wife's heart had been frozen by an ice weaver. He feared it would shatter, so I made her a new one. The other, well, it beats in my beloved's chest, as his beats in mine. Both forged in the same fire, bound to the forge as much as to each other.
So what we need is word steel.
Aye, it's the only metal fit for such a task. But weird steel alone isn't enough. It must be woven with ethereal cobwebs, threads that will give the heart its strength. Bring me those and I'll forge the heart. After that, it will need to be filled. But that task will fall to you.
Alright. So, we've already got the ethereal cobweb, we just need some wordstone. Thankfully we do have wordstone, but it's currently stowed away. So we will have to go secure that before we can actually have him make that heart. As for how we help him beyond that, that's a hard question, but we'll figure it out. We are going to need that meteorite, though. Okay. We'll quickly fast travel. Go into here. Put that away. Put those away. Put all this away. Okay, and all we do next is get the required ingredient here. We need word steel specifically. And that shouldn't be too hard, considering What is it? I don't know. Here it is. Here we go, wordstone. Alright, let's get going. I'm just basically handling these small quests here and there first. And then we can work our way over to the other quests, essentially. After all, the sooner we get these complete, the better. Here you go. The word steel and the ethereal cobwebs.
Good. Give me a moment to find the right song. I haven't lost my touch. Here, your friend will have a strong, beautiful heart. At least in terms of craftsmanship. The rest is up to you. The art is just an empty vessel. It needs to be filled to start beating.
Filled? With what?
Life, of course. A heart must be full of life to start beating. But we'll talk about that when you return.
What do I need to do?
Well, there are two ways. Through death, or through sacrifice.
I'll have to die.
No, of course not. You can fill it with the life of creatures you kill, but it will take some time. A life torn away is far less willing than a life freely given, and I can't say what effect it'll have on Bayor. It's not a method we use often.
Sacrifice.
You can pour some of your own life into the art. It'll weaken you, sure, but I'd say some sacrifices are worth making. Besides, I believe it will give you another kind of strength, something far more valuable than what you've lost.
And what happens if I give him empty heart?
Then he'll have a cold lump of steel in his chest. What do you think?
Thank you for the help.
If you want to fill it up with the energies of things you kill, just hold it up when you fight. It will collect life, and at some point, will give you a sign that it's beating again. come to me and I'll bind life to the heart. If you decide to fill it with your own energy, just tell me. Either way, come back with either a full heart or when you make up your mind.
So, I have a few choices. Now, normally, I would be on the fence of giving out max health, but from what I've seen, there is always a chance to get your health back, or max health rather, and the sacrifice for doing so will actually get you more as a result. So, I'm willing to take the risk and give away 30 of my max health here. Take my life energy for Bayor's heart. Why not?
Of course. Ah, this part never gets old. Remember, don't resist it. Let go of your instincts and focus on the heart. You'll feel a bit weak afterward, but don't worry. Strength can always be rebuilt. Here, feel how warm it is. It will serve Bayor well.
Alright. I had to sacrifice 30 HP. We don't have any apparent changes, but considering we have gotten like 30 extra HP from what was it? One of those amulets that we get from the Allmother. It's a price I'm willing to pay. It is a price I'm willing to accept. Because there's probably some bigger benefit to it. I could have gone through the efforts of killing enemies just to get it, but I think there's a worse outcome because of that. Because if you manifest something through killing, then obviously it's going to be more malicious, isn't it? Right? At least that's how I see it. I think self-sacrifice is more important here. Plus, we'll get something out of it, I think. So, why not?
What do you need?
I spoke to Gavor, a stone warden. He managed to forge you a heart for... Well, he managed to forge a heart for you.
What? That's amazing. What materials did he use? What else was needed? Did he tell you how to make it? Oh my. I have so many questions. But those can wait. First things first. For this, I will need your help, my friend. Once more, as always. So, shall we begin?
Lie down, close your eyes, and don't worry. Or make sure that the new heart is strong.
Okay then. Let's see if those Stone Warden legends have a grain of truth in them.
I spent 30 max health on this. You better be grateful.
Suppose that's it. Surprising how simple it is to look into someone's heart and tear it out, isn't it?
How do you feel?
It's different. Everything looks a bit like it's mired in fog. But I don't feel bad. In fact, I feel good. I feel stronger. I guess more will become clear with time. For now, I'll just have to wait and see. The measure of my debt to you is 2 hearts. I don't know how a man could ever repay something like that. I'll be going back to work. Visit me sometime. Don't be a stranger.
Alright.
Got something for me?
Oh, he's got nothing yet, but that's fine. Okay, so I'm not sure whether that will be a good thing for us, but I guess we'll see, huh? Alright, character-wise, statistics, doesn't show anything. Yeah, I guess we just sacrificed 30 HP for something. I'm not sure what, though. Let me actually check. Let's see. Let me actually do a quick Google search so I can actually give you an idea of what happens. Okay, do. Oh, well, damn. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, so, there's no point unless you want the romance with him, and honestly, I'm not looking for that, so that's a load. I guess we load here. Is that when our HP took the dive? I'm not sure. I guess we'll see, won't we? Hopefully not the case, but we'll see. But yeah, there's no point unless you yeah, thankfully we saved, or the autosave is just at the point where we got the word stone, so we lost a little bit of progress, but that's honestly not that bad. It's better that we keep the HP because apparently, yeah, no, apparently there is no benefit unless you're looking for the romance route, from what I could tell. So, I guess that's just that. We will set up the cheese balls of doom. And we'll go from there. But yeah, no, there's no point into sacrificing your HP for this, unless you're looking to romance VR. Which is okay. I think it's more interesting to go the romance route, if not only for the friendship, but I digress. Alright, we will go quickly grab the ingredient. And of course, put everything away here. Here we go. Okay, we will take quickly rush back. Grab that while we're going, because I completely forgot that was a thing. Definitely gonna need more meteorite, but that will be a worry for future me. But yeah, no, we'll just have to kill a few things in order to level that thing up, essentially. Here you go.
The rest is...
Filled with what?
Well...
Alright.
No, and I can't... You can decide. Then he'll... If you
go.
will collect, if you decide either way.
And we're not going to be sacrificing our HP. Instead, we're just going to go here. We just need to swap. I guess we go into the fourth one here. We go into our left hand. So, yeah. So this is effectively the new heart that he's going to have. So with a few kills, we should be able to complete the quest, and we should be good. So we won't be able to use our shield for a little bit, but that's perfectly fine. What I'll do, though, is before I go back to the warp, so that way I can turn in the other quest, I'd like to go down here in order to go into a cave. I guess in the meantime, we can also
remain vigilant.
take you guys out. I guess we could take out some bandits here and there. Nothing too crazy. Don't need the dagger as far as I'm concerned. I guess we can go up here. See what's what. We are going to need more leather in order to upgrade our gear anyway, so... Well, once we do find some wolves, that is. Alright, well, regardless, we should be good. As for where we go next, I guess it's in our best interest to go over the Claw Me Claw D. Gotta deliver it to Major Domo.
Have some spare food or coin?
Well, at least we're making progress, to say the least. I can't really complain about that much, at least. Definitely gonna need more gear as time goes on now, I'm thinking. Oh well. We'll make strides, I'm sure.
Just keep your head.
Hello.
Ah, there you are.
Brother Vitus sends his regards. He thought you might find this useful.
Vitus, you say? I wasn't expecting anything from the Red Church. Masks, gloves, plague supplies? And guidelines, too. He's certainly thorough, I'll give him that. I may not trust the Church's motives, but I won't deny the usefulness of these items. If nothing else, they'll help safeguard the court. Tell Brother Vitus I received the package, and tell him I'll remember this. Until
do.
next time.
Alright, the delivery has been made. Before we do go anywhere, I do want to go down here. If only out of curiosity. Well, no, actually, we'll save this area for later. I'm fairly certain there will come a time where we will need to go down here. But there is no active quest down there, I can tell you that much, so don't worry too much about it. Alright. From here, we will... what's our current weight? We got 94, that's not bad. I guess we will make our way over to the Fields of Lights. Which will require us to go to the farmlands here. So we'll go farmlands. Alright.
I talked to Gil. You know, I never thought he had it in him. I know he didn't kill the old bastard on purpose, but that was some quick thinking. Still, I wish he hadn't felt like he had to keep it to himself all those years.
You remember anything about that night?
Not much. Granddad beat me until I passed out. It was probably the closest he came to killing me. When I woke up, I was in pain. Granddad was gone, and Gil just patched me up and then acted like nothing had happened. We never said a word about it. I guess we both wanted to forget, just for different reasons.
Does Jill want to stay on the farm?
No. We talked about it, and the only thing keeping him here was Gil. But I promised to back down a bit, let him do his own thing. He's gone to talk to Yvain's master of horses about taking him as an apprentice. I'll miss him, but I guess it'll do us both good. Thank you for what you've done for us. May the All-Mother bless you.
Alright, we get a amulet that increases our encumbrance limit by 45, which is insane.
Have a nice...
Yeah, we'll do. Alright. Make our way over here. Right, wasn't there a quest to deal with maggots, thing? So that way you can continue with the main quest line? I think we should do that. You know anything about word lanterns?
Weird lanterns? Oh, sure, I know about them. They're everywhere these days. Simple tools to keep the weirdness at bay. But, how to make them? That's where things get tricky. I used to know. I had the recipe from my old master, back when I was a proper druid. But it's been years, and my memory's not what it used to be. Sold the recipe, too. Gave it to a merchant named Alwyn. He's got a thing for druidic artifacts, though you won't hear him bragging about it in public. If you want that recipe, you'll have to deal with Alwyn. But don't expect it to come cheap. He guards his treasures like a dragon hoarding gold.
I see. Is there anything worth grabbing here? Not really. Anything spiritual is pretty hefty on the costs. Not that we really need anything from him, so we'll leave it be. But hey, we got a quest there. We just need to go back here. There's also the quest Claw Me, Claw Thee, so once I get that complete, we should be good. But of course, if we want to fill up the heart, we're going to have to work for it, so... I suppose any number of individuals will fit the quota for that, so I guess that works. We already went through that, so no need to get that again.
You lost or what?
Okay, let's head over... Fast travel to here.
Hello there. Looking for...
Maggot said he sold the word lantern recipe to you. You still have it?
Weird lantern recipe. That's an interesting claim. I assure you I've never dealt in such peculiar items. Now, if that is all, I'm a busy man. Good day.
Come now, Alan. Surely you wouldn't mind... Surely you wouldn't part with such a unique treasure.
Well, I suppose it's no harm to admit I may have come across something like that. But why should I part with it? A collector must guard his treasure carefully, after all. Still, your appreciation for fine things is noted. Perhaps we can make a deal.
Of course. Of course.
If it's quality, take care of.
What brings you this way?
Alright. Let's see, hold on. Okay. With the word lanterns ready, I can set them up into farmlands. And with the recipe secured, I should be fine. So we're just gonna go over to the area here. And we'll just start placing them around. Set up the word lanterns for safety. One. We already bought one, but I wasn't sure what it would do, essentially, so... I just sort of bought it on a whim. Alas. The word lanterns here and there would make things a little safer, so I'm aware, so... Can't be bad. Can't be bad.
I like it when things are quiet.
There we go.
Nice to see you!
And that is Fabius basically set. So that's another Red Piece quest. Completed. And I guess we just wander through into here, and then we can get it done. What is with that guy? He is on a mission, and what mission, I don't know what, but he's doing something, and it concerns me. Hello. I finished with the word lanterns.
Yes, I've already heard about the fields. They're glowing like beacons in the dark. Well done. Truly. Here's your reward. You've not only helped the farmers, but you've also helped me ensure that this town has a fighting chance.
We really did help those people, huh?
Of course. There's more to this than just glowing fields and happy farmers. You see, the men here staying here is strategically important.
What do you mean?
Kunacht is a perfect transfer point for us. Priests, supplies, knowledge, all flowing to the island asylum. If the men here were moved, or if its strength were undermined, we'd lose that advantage. And believe me, the church doesn't give up advantages lightly. So, yes, helping the farmers improves our standing. But don't mistake it for charity. We need this town stable. For now, anyway. You've done well, but remember, everything here serves a greater purpose.
Politics or not, the people are safe now. That's all that matters to me.
A noble sentiment, I'll give you that. But safety is fleeting, my friend. It's the forces behind the safety, the ones pulling the strings, that truly matter. Still, you're right. The people are safe, and that's not nothing. Now, given that you've proven yourself eager to help the people of Kunacht, can I ask you for one more thing? A small favor, just for me this time.
Just tell me what you want.
That's what I like to hear. Simple, practical. This is for Lily, a really religious girl not far from here. I'd go myself, but my duties keep me tethered. Deliver it to her and you'll have my gratitude. And my coin.
Okay. Okay, I think there was more quest here. Here. It's done. Anthem received the package.
Good. Anselm is not an easy man to sway, but with this gesture, we've planted the seeds of trust, and perhaps ambition. Here's your reward. Consider it a token of appreciation for your discretion. You've proven yourself quite resourceful. The tides of Connacht are shifting, and you've ensured they move in the right direction. Well done.
Alright. As a result, we've completed 2 quests on top of that. Let's go over to here. Whether we can actually get inside or not is another question. I don't think she is awake at the moment. Or Delia, rather. But I guess we'll see. We'll see. I guess she is
Hello.
awake.
As you can see. You can go.
Okay, so not here then. I'd go up there, but I guess it is nighttime, so we'll just save it for later. I guess now is a good time as any to go up north at this point. So what we'll do is we'll go over to the farmlands, essentially. And we will make our way up north, I guess.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're just going to ignore the hollow blessings for now in favor of going up to hold her head high. I am tempted to look through here, though, first, so this might lead to something. I guess we'll see. And we'll go from there. So let's warp over to the farmlands here. Nice. And all we do is we go sort of around here, essentially. Kunock Waterworks. We can climb her up here, though.
Tis but a screw.
Dang, that was quick. Don't really need the war club. Swordsman's tool there. What was that ring? Hold on. Here we go. If you are fighting with 2 weapons, increase damage by 25%. Okay, so if you are going a dual wielder route, you can actually use the Swordsman Amulet, which can get pretty awesome for damage, at the very least. Not that we are, but, you know, it is options. Or it is an option, rather. Okay, this is one of the ways out to from Connacht. I guess we can go straight here to see what's up here. Because I'm sure there's a quest or two around. Oh, there is something down here. Abyss of Sacramore. You know what? Let's do it. Let's see where this takes us. Oh. I have no idea where this is, but I guess we'll see. At the very least, I'm curious. Grab that. And off we go. Hello.
I simply can't understand why you resist so much. I simply...
Right.
Still alive? How revolting. Let's fix that, shall we? Why do you keep going? Surely you must see how pointless it all is.
Not really. Oh. B. Okay, let's see. Increases spell power by 20%. Consumes 2 mana per second. Consumes 1.5 mana per second. Soul Splitter. Attack has a 50% chance to apply chill or burn. Okay, cool. And, okay, so this is basically a high-powered spell power build, but it consumes mana if you were to use it, is the issue. I'm kind of surprised this amulet exists, but I'm not complaining. If I need to increase our carry weights, I suppose we got options. What the hell? Oh! Seriously? What the hell? I kind of want to fight that thing, though, if I'm going to be real. I know I'll lose, but I really do want to fight it. I can take it. Probably not, but I'd try. I'm sure. Okay. Alrighty. From here, we just keep going. Hey, leveled up. Okay, so there's the massive gate there. We've got a level up. That's good. We want to go here. I'm curious of where this leads, at the very least. Oh, hello.
Ah, you're not one of the rats scurrying about this place. Truth be told, you don't seem to belong here at all. Perhaps you shouldn't be here, eh? But in the grand scheme of things, it's none of my concern. Do you need something?
Who are you?
Name's Gatto. Once upon a time, I used to be a rat catcher at the court of King Sagramore. Later, fate led me to catching rats here, outside the cold walls of Sagramore's castle.
What can you tell me about King Sagramore?
A king is a king. He bears the flaws inherent to any ruler, as if the crown itself bestows similar faults upon each bearer. But there's little to say about Sagramore. It's the queen, his wife, who is the true delight. She's scheming, spiteful, and beautiful. The ideal woman. Trust me, I've met King Sagramore on many occasions. He doesn't make much of a grand impression, and he used to have quite the short temper.
I see. Can you tell me something about this place?
There's not much around here. The most important places are my shop and Sagramore's court, just over there. You might also run into the Shroom Knight.
The Shroom Knight? Who's that?
The Queen's personal lapdog. Though he's a knight, he's a rat of the lowest order. I can't make heads or tails of him. No idea what he needs. If you want, go ahead and talk to him. I've grown tired of that fellow.
Alright, what are you doing here then?
Waiting for a customer. Are you interested?
Sure, why not? Let's see. Okay, so there is Leech Bite. Attacking during a dash deals 65.5 extra damage, but missing attack drains a significant amount of stamina. Okay. There is the Tied Tongue, which inflicts poison, and then there's the Flickering Figurine. On hit, has a 20% chance to apply haste. I'll grab them because I can. there's no harm in doing so. And in the meantime, and in turn, we can also sell some stuff that we don't need. There we go.
You know where to find.
Yep. So yeah, we've got a merchant guy here, essentially. If we ever need to go and buy or sell from him, that's basically there. Okay, the Jester Knight gives one-handed increase. Okay, I didn't really do that much damage, it seems, but that's fine. Can I even set a bonfire? No, I can't. I can't set a bonfire in this place at the very least. There we are. We can go down there, but I think we're gonna first focus on exploring around here. I guess that must be the Shroom Knight, whoever that is. Hello.
Greetings to you, strange soul. You carry a light that doesn't belong to the Sagramor's realm. You're not from here, are you? I fear, then, that you won't be able to grant me absolution, at least not yet.
What have you done that requires absolution?
Only a pure soul can bear the sins of another. My soul was once like that. I thought it would be enough to... I don't know what I thought. I've been here for so long.
So you took someone else's sins?
Not just anyone's. I took upon myself the sins of my queen. I had no choice. I swore an oath of loyalty. But if I had known the weight of the Queen's misdeeds... Sometimes I wonder if this is my punishment. A punishment for consorting with someone so corrupt.
Is there any way to help you?
I don't know. I sought meaning in the All-Mother, pondered the truths of the Red Priests. I searched for a merciful god, but all was silent. Then I came here, for Sagramor, soon to be king, was about to ascend to the pantheon of demigods, and beside him stood the queen, as radiant as dawn, gentle as the light of spring. I swore to serve them until the end of time, yet she desired a true kingdom, regardless of the means.
What happened next?
Next, there was the descent into the depths where we now find ourselves. This came to pass at the Queen's behest. How twisted and corrupted must one's soul be to desire something so dreadful, to rule alone over the world of shadows. I was stupid.
You're covered in mushrooms. What's your affliction?
That. It may be my only solace in this vale of tears. The fungus helps me keep my senses, attuning me to the rhythm of this forsaken kingdom, making me somehow understand. I feel the footsteps of the souls wandering about. I feel their ever unfulfilled needs and desires. The fungus conveys this to me quite clearly.
The fungus communicates with you.
Yes. And in a way, I accept the workings of this wretched place. I feel as though I am a part of it. It gives me some sense of belonging. And perhaps there is another future for this realm. Perhaps if we are all connected here, forming one single organism, it might lighten our burden? Who knows?
Tell me more about this kingdom.
Apparently, this is what the world looks like without gods. Everything that was meant to be born here was supposed to fulfill a beautiful mission. Instead, it became an endless wandering in the abyss. Sagramore took a wife, a woman whose power no one was aware of, much like her true intentions. And here it is, the kingdom deep in the abyss, with its abysmal king and queen.
I see.
May goodness and light guide you.
So it shall. So it shall. I kind of like this Four Knight. He seems like a good old chap. Just, burdened by circumstance. Like most situations, huh? Well, that just means that we've got to, lend a hand of sorts. Shouldn't be impossible to do, all things considering. Alright, let's save here. I guess we go forward. Oh, that thing still does exist, dang. It feels like something's gonna happen. Nothing too bad. And I learned the Skeletal Knight spell. Nice. So that is a new summon, apparently. Probably an upgraded version of the skeleton soldier that you start out with in the first area, which is pretty nice. So yeah, we're making significant progress, I would say. Good progress, all the same. Let's go in. Alright, let's save. We did quite well on that fight, but we're definitely going to have to fight more. I know that for a fact.
Ah, a new guest in our court. Welcome, stranger, to the humble halls of King Sagramore's castle. Are you here to seek an audience with the king and queen? Many are eager to see them, though most are the old regulars. I'm sure their highnesses will be pleased to see a new face. We haven't had many guests of late.
Who are you?
Oh, no need to trouble yourself with me, my lord. I am but a simple custodian, a lowly servant of our gracious majesties. Though, if I had performed my duties better, perhaps there wouldn't be so much constant dying.
You mentioned constant dying. What do you mean by that?
Oh, it's no big deal. We live here in perpetual suspension. Time can't touch us, and it's all thanks to the Queen and her sisters, who decided that would be best for everyone. Well, as long as you don't sin against their majesties, then you might share my fate. Or that of Sir Stygander, who you may have encountered on your way to the castle.
What did you do to deserve such punishment?
Well, I wanted to feel the softness of the royal bed. No, don't look at me like that. It's not what you think. The Queen's honor is intact, at least where I'm concerned. But I happened to be in the chamber when King Sagramore appeared. He wasn't alone, and his companion wasn't the Queen. It was one of the Harpist sisters. But shush.
Oh.
The king didn't notice me, but the Queen caught on to my unease. She tried to force me to confess what I had seen. I think she suspected it involved one of the king's indiscretions.
1 second.
In the end, I was the one who paid for his sin. Oh well, it's the lot of servants to bear the burden of their lord's transgressions.
Apologies for that, I'm now back. What was Sir Sycamores guilty of?
Loyalty, of course. Sir Stygander swore to our queen that he would remain faithfully by her side, and that he would take every sin of hers upon his shoulders. That was a very unfortunate pledge, as it later turned out. Now our brave and loyal Sir Stygander is atoning for sins that aren't his. But breaking his vows would be a sin in itself, requiring even more atonement. It's a no-win situation. But such is our fate.
Okay, so from what I can tell, at least in this instance, the king had met with the Harpist sisters, and he took on one of the more popular ones, and his queen wanted to figure that out and probably descended this place into madness as a result of that affair, essentially. What the Harpists didn't realize was that he wasn't... What the Harpists didn't realize is that King Sagramore was more important than he let on. Either that, or this place is just making them sound more important. Will the king and queen grant me an audience?
Oh, I'm sure they will. But you might have to wait a bit. The king's schedule is completely full for the foreseeable future. And, before you ask, no, there's no way to speed it up. King Sagramore is very particular about treating all his subjects equally. Unless you're aiming to become the court jester, there's not much I can do to help. Though, now that I think about it, perhaps if the Queen's sisters put in a good word for you, you might just get to the front of the line.
Alright, tell me a bit about the Queen's sisters.
Oh, that would be Miss Clare and the midwife. Should I elaborate about the royal family in any particular order?
Tell me about Claire.
She's the youngest of the sisters. She used to be so sweet and innocent. But now, well, I shouldn't gossip. I'm already trying to make up for that. Just know that Miss Clare isn't a bad person. She became envious of the Queen's love for the king and ended up chasing after boars who never really returned her feelings. I don't know much more than that. Talking to Miss Clare is rather, difficult. You'll see what I mean.
Tell me about the midwife.
She's a wonderful woman. completely dedicated to family. Her life's mission was to bring a child to the royal couple into this world. She loves all the royal children. Unfortunately, none of them are suited to inherit our kingdom. You'll be fine, as long as you don't insult her family.
Alright. Where can I find the Queen Sisters?
I'm glad you asked, my lord. All you need to do is kill me, and the keys to the sisters' chambers will reveal themselves to you.
What? Kill?
Yes, exactly. It's no big deal. I've died thousands of times. That's just how it is for me. Ever since Sagramor's kingdom was established, I've been the keeper of the keys to all the chambers in the castle. And with magic, when a spell says, "guard at the cost of one's own life," well, it tends to take that phrase quite literally. If I died forever, I wouldn't be able to guard the keys anymore, right? So I come back to life every time someone needs a key from me. That's just how things work around here.
That's concerning. Let me look around first. Huh. Well, this is a very ominous place at very least. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna have to take this guy out. Key to Claire's tower, huh? Key to Midwife's chamber, okay. Lock seems to be broken. Can't enter there. Can't enter there. So I guess the first order of business is to go that way. We'll save and move on our merry way. Alright, I filled the heart. You can tell it's beating. Yeah, there you go. And I guess we'll start by going up. Why not, huh? Alright, an Ancestral Spear. On critical hit, applies haste. Well, we always crit, so... Ow. Thankfully, the duration, of the effects actually lasts quite a lot. So that's good. I'm not going to go through and grab things from there, so... I'll just grab what's in containers and crates. That's where we need to go to Claire's tower, I suppose. I guess there's this, whatever this is. There's a lot that we're gonna have to explore, huh? I'll start with Claire's tower, and then we'll work our way through, huh? We'll save here. That's a massive book. That takes us somewhere, huh? Ah, I see. Nothing we can actively interact with, it seems. Not yet, anyways. Okay, I guess we go down here. Or up. Looks like we're gonna go up. Okay, nothing with the painting. Alright, let's save here, because I know interactions require some level of saving at least. Okay. Hello.
Boss. No, not Boss. Boss in the letters. The letters to Boss, to beloved.
What letters?
These, all of them, I write.
How long have you been writing them?
Letters to beloved Boss, I write.
Right. I'm looking for a druidic tablet. You know anything about that?
I write only letters to Boss, to beloved. Yours, Claire. Sister has a tablet. Once she had it. Once, sister.
One sister. So she's not your sister anymore?
There is no love in her. There is much in me. For Boss. For beloved.
I see.
I write.
I can tell. Let's pop some chests here. There we go. Probably drop those wooden arrows actually, so let's actually do that. We'll equip the iron arrow specifically and go from there. Player's dream. Alright, let's begin. Let's explore around in our notes and figure out what's going on.
Once upon a time, there lived a young maiden named Claire. She had 2 sisters, and together they resided in a resplendent castle within a land untouched by the cruelty of time. In this unchanging realm, there was neither the sorrow of endings nor the joy of beginnings. No sunrises, no sunsets, and no seasons to mark the days. Such was the design of the eldest sister, whose insatiable hunger for control bound the kingdom in eternal stillness. She hoarded love and devotion as a dragon hoards treasure. Yet for all her power, her heart remained empty, cursed to feel nothing for eternity. Claire, the youngest and gentlest of the sisters, moved quietly through the cold, unchanging halls. Her beauty was, too, untouched by age or hardship. Yet unlike her sisters, Claire possessed a secret, a flicker of defiance against the curse that gripped their land. Her heart remained free, protected by a force beyond even her eldest sister's reach. True love. This love bound her to a noble young man named Bors, whose memory was her light in the kingdom's shadow, though torn apart by dark magic. Claire refused to surrender to despair. She knew that giving up hope would mean losing herself entirely, succumbing to the same cold emptiness that claimed her sisters. So she endured, her heart steadfast in its belief that love could shatter even the darkest of spells, and that one day, somehow, she and Bors would reunite. It was the height of summer when young Bors first laid eyes on the maiden of his heart, working in the fields, his skin bronzed by the sun. He paused as the sound of hooves drew near. A lone maiden approached, her hair shimmering like spun gold, her cheeks rosy and her waist snugly drawn into a spring green corset. While the other peasants bowed their heads, Bors stared unabashedly. Sensing his gaze, the maiden turned sharply, startling her steed. The horse reared and she tumbled from the saddle, straight into Bors's waiting arms. Their eyes met, and in that instant, the maiden felt herself lost. A warmth bloomed upon her cheeks, but a deep foreboding stirred in her stomach, for she knew there would never be another man who could claim her heart so completely. From that day forward, she rode past the fields daily, offering Bors water and sharing quiet moments beneath the shade of a willow tree. Days stretched into nights, and the two surrendered to love. But one day, as the maiden passed the field, her beloved Bors was nowhere to be found. She waited beneath the willow until darkness fell and reluctantly returned to the castle. The next day, and the one after that, she returned. But Bors never did. Summer turned to autumn, and the maiden ceased her rides. She withdrew into the shadowed stillness of her tower, her heart heavy with unending sorrow. Unbeknownst to her, Bors's bones lay bleached and brittle beneath the sun, hidden in the very field where their love had bloomed. For in Sagramor's kingdom, no crime was graver nor punishment swifter than love.
Damn. That's a mood. Okay, so yeah, no, love was a deal breaker of sorts, if you will. Shame to see, but that's how it goes, I suppose. How about this? What about this? What about this?
Long ago, there lived a maiden named Claire, fair of face and gentle of heart, cursed by her cruel sister to remain imprisoned in a high tower. Forbidden to step beyond its walls or look out of the window, she spent her days weaving a tapestry of the outside world, a world she could glimpse only through the reflection in an enchanted mirror. Yet Claire dared not lift her eyes from the loom, for the curse was absolute. If she ever stopped her weaving to gaze out the window herself, the fragile thread of her life would snap. One day, the mirror revealed a grand procession on the road below. Among them rode a knight clad in gleaming silver armor, a sapphire cape following behind him. His warm eyes and copper hair struck Claire's heart with longing. Unable to resist, she rose and stepped toward the window for a glimpse of the gallant knight. The moment she moved, a terrible pain gripped her chest and the mirror shattered. Claire, knowing the curse had claimed her, fled the tower. She reached the road just as the procession passed, grasped the knight's cape, and collapsed. Sir Bors turned a sudden tug, leapt from his horse and caught her. Her breath grew faint, and she whispered, "Do not grieve, for I am glad to have seen you, my knight." With those words, her spirit departed. Sir Bors wept bitterly, for never had he seen a maiden of such beauty and grace. His heart swelled with both joy and despair, for he knew he would never again love another as he loved the fair and cursed maiden, Claire.
Okay. Alright then.
In the days of King Sagramore, there lived Bors, a wandering minstrel whose songs were famed for their beauty and sorrow. Among his melodies was one that bore the weight of his heart, the ballad of a lady named Claire. Claire, a noblewoman of unmatched grace, had been betrayed by her jealous sister, who sold her to...
Oh, whoops. I just wanted to pet my boy. You know what, whatever. Basically, a lot of various stories that don't really tell the true story, I don't think. This is just interpretations of the author here. Which, you know, makes sense, to be fair. But what is the true reality of it all? Was he a villager? Was he a knight? Was he a minstrel? From what I'm aware, in reality, he wasn't any of those. Truth is far more grim. Most likely. But regardless, off we go. Let's go and save. There we go.
I was writing something. Something important. Do you know what it was?
Better yet, tell me where I just went.
Here. You've read these notes on the stacks of paper. My handwriting. I must have written them, yes.
So you haven't seen anything strange happening to me?
Strange? No, I'm sorry.
You were writing love letters to Bors. Don't you remember?
Yes, Bors. My former lover. I have fond memories of him.
You seemed madly in love with him.
Really? Perhaps that was true once. I longed for my own Sagramore. I craved love, true love. A beloved, not a dog. My dearest Bors, I'm sorry.
You mentioned a sister earlier. Who is she?
My sister. I have two sisters. One older and another the eldest.
Tell me about the eldest.
She's the caregiver. She nurtures. She helps. She tries.
And the middle sister?
She wanted Sagramore. She wanted the crown. She has everything except love.
Does she have a druidic tablet?
She does. She holds the power of the men here. She has everything.
Why doesn't she have love?
She has no desire for love. She wants to rule. Love is not necessary. Power is. Fear is.
And how can I reach her chamber?
It's at the very top, above all else. To see everything. To hear everything.
I see.
Enough. She sees all, hears all. Her arms are long. They're everywhere. Go now, go.
Okay. Well, there's no point in sticking around, that's for sure. We've met with one of the three sisters, at the very least, from the looks of it, so... Get out of here. She's at the highest point of the tower, so we want to go up there when we get the chance. For now, though, we want to scale downward here, because I do believe there is some stuff down here, if I am correct. Yeah, there's this stairwell that leads down. Not sure where it will take us, but we'll check it out all the same. Those. I would go to a bonfire, but that's not going to be realistic at this point. There we go. God, that caused me to jump a little bit in my skin. Ah, well. Jeez. Alright. That should be most enemies. We're not going to pick up anything that's on the ground, because that's just more effort than it's worth. I'm better off just fishing through these chests here. Bloodstone of the Fallen. Killing an enemy with a weapon in... Okay, hold on. Killing an enemy in, with a weapon enhanced with this relic increases mana regeneration by 50% for 4 seconds. Interesting. Good if you're trying to play a spell sword, I suppose. Skeletal Knight is an upgraded version of Summon for skeletons, I guess. There's this door. That seems to be broken now. So I guess we go over to here. We will save just to be safe. And that seems to be broken. Okay, so we can't go here just yet, but we've cleared it out, so if we ever need to go to the servant quarters, we are basically ready to go. Alright, time to find the eldest of the sisters now, I guess. So we go across here. Yeah, I don't see anything there, so I guess we go down here. I don't see anything, so off we go up. Guess we'll go this way. Kind of appeals to me more. Okay. Guess we go this way. Alright, that's the midwife chamber. And this is the key to the chapel, which we won't get just yet, so we'll just have to go into the midwife chamber. Oh, hello. Ah, the cries of children. Lovely. Hello. Seems you got a bunch of kids on you.
Who goes there? Are you here to see the children? Oh, my sweet babies. I lost them. I lost them all before they even got here. They scattered, poor things, like dandelions in the wind.
I hoped you'd help. You lost the Queen's children.
My little flowers. They're all gone. Met their grim fates within these castle walls. They die and die at the hands of those who should have loved them, or through their neglect. Poor little things. They deserved so much better. After all, they were barely more than blood on our sister's white sheets.
I hoped you'd help me get an audience with the Queen.
The Queen? She wants nothing to do with me. I failed her so terribly that she no longer wishes to see me. I've fallen so far from her good graces. But I will make it right. You'll see. I just need the children here, safe and sound. Maybe when she sees them, even as they are, she will love them just as much as I do.
If the children were never born, then how could you have lost them?
They are here because I wished for them so desperately. I hoped my sister would be happy. But you cannot force something that was never meant to be. Yet I tried, and tried, and tried. Now they haunt my dreams and waking hours, while the Queen has forgotten she ever carried them under her heart.
Suppose they're going to help you find the children.
Really? You'd do that? And you won't hurt them, will you? Please, I cannot bear to hear their cries anymore. I need them close, so I can watch over them as I was meant to. If I could keep that one promise I made to my sister, perhaps then I could finally know peace.
Do you have any idea where should start searching for these kids?
Let me think. Renaud, the Crown Prince, loved to stand on the balcony, gazing down at the gardens, watching the legacy that will never come to be. Little Noah, covered in blood. His mother would wash him again and again, scrubbing endlessly. It feels like he rarely leaves the bathtub. Oh, and Hugo, such a sweet child, sleeping soundly in his cot. Sleeping and sleeping, always and forever. He has his favorite lullaby.
I see. The Crown Prince was handsome and fair, beloved by all, or so we thought. But we could never tell a friend from a foe. Oh, okay, so there's writing on the walls. He loved the garden swing, soaring up and down, up and down, up and down, until the branch snapped. His skull cracked and his swing was no more. And deep in the night, she swore to end her mother's reign. The queen knew her daughter well. Blood calls to blood, and in the end, blood was all that remained. Sweet Brenda climbed up the tower, and now her shattered little body lies broken down below. Prince he might have been, but he dreamed of the sea. The sea dreamed of him too. So much that it swallowed him whole. No wonder things are so messed up. Jeez. Oh well. Here's one. So one by the balcony here. talk with that individual in a moment. Okay, I guess that's that. Hello.
He's gone. Young Prince Renard. Oh, by the gods, lost for good this time. The midwife will wring my neck with her bare hands. I can't. No, I won't go back to her like this. And the Queen, she'll do worse. Much worse. Have you ever seen her angry? Hopefully not.
What exactly happens to those who disobey the Queen?
She has ways. Cruel ways. The lash is the kindest punishment among all of them. My favorite.
Do you have any idea where he might have gone? The prince, that is.
Oh, yes, of course. Straight into the void. He stood there for a long while, just staring into the well. And then he was gone. He just stepped in like it was the most natural thing in the world.
Why didn't you jump after him?
Are you mad? Who would do it? Jump into that void? You're not being serious.
And what awaits me below?
Oh, surely you don't mean to. Oh, may the gods watch over you. Or, no, wait. Better they don't look upon someone heading into a place like that. They might feel disgusted. But I wish you luck. Remember, everything you do is being judged.
Right. Down we go. That was easy.
Did the midwife send you? Or was it that coward who's supposed to be keeping me under their heel?
Who are you?
The firstborn of the king and queen. A proper little princeling. Almost grown, though life has never tested me thanks to the comfort I was raised in. Which is why I'm full of whims. Why I think only of trivialities. Why I'm just a gilded youth, unable to appreciate what I have. I won't bother listing every one of my vices.
Why did that thing attack me?
Don't take it personally. You're not that special. Nobody is. I just wanted you to leave me alone, but as always, everything in this house proves hopelessly useless. Any form of service, flawed and feeble. They lack competence. Next time, I'll find a deeper despair and an emptier void to hide in. Mother won't be pleased with how miserably the court servants perform their duties. She never handled disobedience well. Well then, we can skip pedagogical lectures, as I know you'll force me to return at the end. And later, I'll try to run away again.
Your mother never handled disobedience well. What do you mean?
Of all my mother's obsessions, control is her greatest. Everything must bend to her will. That's why I take so much pleasure in defying her. Poor father, letting her trample him like that. It seems a crown on a man's head weighs him down and dulls his mind. The charms of power.
Tell me more about your father.
They say I take after him. Look closely, and you'll see all you need to know. How pitiful I must be then.
Why don't you want to go back above?
Above? What above? There's nothing there either. Here, emptiness turns into more emptiness. Nothing begins, nothing ends. The same, over and over again. I'll tell you something. This place, all this darkness and silence, is no different from what awaits us in the gardens, the halls, or the chambers.
Well, Either which way, it's time to go back to the midwife.
Spare yourself the trouble. You don't have to drag me by the hand. I know the way back. The Queen's little lapdog. Phew.
I mean, not really. And... what's that servant?
You found the young master. Joy, such great joy. I owe you a debt or two. We simple folk, we must stick together. Here, take this. I hope it serves you well.
Alright, we get an Eternal Guardian Seal for our troubles. By, just talking with him. Nothing too big, but it's still something. It's just like, it's only 3 HP, but it's still something worth grabbing, so there you go, I suppose. Let's go over to our quests here. Hugo, the youngest, could be peacefully sleeping somewhere, and Noah might be somewhere with the servants. They were constantly bathing him. So I guess we need to go down to the very bottom for that. And Hugo, I'm not sure where he would be sleeping, but I assume he'd be somewhere nearby with the servants then, if he was constantly sleeping. That is my assumption, anyways. He could also be over by that bell toll, though. I'll go deal with the bathing brother, though, first. And I would imagine he'd be over the far end here. Yep. Oh. I thought I crashed there, and it'd be like, wait, what the hell? Thankfully, that wasn't the case, and we didn't crash, so that's good. There we go, pop that lock. There's the second child.
Why did you kill me? I didn't want to. I didn't want to be like that.
Who are you?
Mum, she used to call me Little Fish sometimes, when she was in a good mood. But when she wasn't, she'd call me Bastard, Misfortune, or Mistake. Once, during a bath, I cried that the water was too hot. So she pushed me fully underwater and held me there until I learned. After that, the water was always cold.
Who is your mother?
Mama is the most important one. She controls everything. Everything rests on her shoulders. I can't disturb her.
And your father?
Father is the king, and usually just sits on the throne. Mama always said he was busy, but he just sits there.
I see. And what happened to you after you died?
Then I was here, sitting in the water, and I never cried again.
Unfortunate. Truly, truly unfortunate. That's the grim reality of this place, though. It's just a full-on tragedy, no matter what you look at. So, from what I can tell, the youngest was, considering what he specifically said, I'm going to go under the assumption that he was the, one of the harpist's son, or basically the harpist's son. At least that's what I'm thinking. Ow. Cease your actions, Banshee. The Ring of Despair. And that's the 3 missing children. What is that ring, actually? Hold on. That might actually be a very good ring. Ring of the Banshee. Oh, Ring of Despair, rather. Decreases incoming damage by 20%. Decreases incoming healing by 75%. I mean, 20% damage reduction isn't bad, and you can always just take it on and off if you want to heal. I don't know, that's a really weird ring. I mean, it's powerful, don't get me wrong. And it would do exactly what you're aiming to do with a heal build. I don't know, it just feels weird. It's weird for a ring, and I'm not sure how to feel about it. Oh well, I guess. It is a ring that will help us here and there, I'm sure. Let's go let the midwife know that I've dealt with her problem. This should probably be another level for us, I think. So that won't be bad. Oh, hi.
Go away.
Okay.
They are here. All of them. My sweet little petals. I'm so sorry. I should have tried so hard to bring you into this world. But maybe now we can set you free. You will help us, won't you, stranger?
First, tell me what happened.
Fate has made a mockery of us all. Our deepest desires have been laid bare, twisted into instruments of our torment. Take these poor little creatures. They have no place in this world, yet they are forced into it and out of it, again and again. But our sister wished for them, and here, her word is the only law.
What can I do?
My sister's reign must end. It's brought us horror upon horror, all because of her fear and obsession. She thought she could forge fate with power, but she was wrong. Fate is inevitable, and the one she claimed was never hers to begin with. Yet we are the ones who suffer the most.
Hello again, my lord.
Oh, hi.
Are you ready for your audience with the king and queen?
What will it be like?
Nobody knows. The king and queen haven't granted an audience to anyone in years. All these poor, lost souls will never get their turn. Only Stygander and I are aware of the passage of time. The rest are stuck, frozen in the moment. But we're not allowed in the throne room, so we have no idea what's going on with the king and queen. If I were you, I'd be sure to mind your manners and follow every order, for your own safety.
Tell me more about the queen and her sisters.
Ah, I see you're trying to coax a little gossip out of me. I appreciate the effort. You're the only one around here who can hold a normal conversation. Not many people know that the 3 sisters are Bandrui, female druids. Interesting, isn't it?
Isn't it? Yeah.
Not all druids allow women to engage in their noble profession. They didn't care, though. They did their work, and they did it well. One day, they delivered a prophecy to Sagramore, telling him he was destined to be the next King Arthur. Our king took their words to heart and made one of them his queen. The other sisters helped the queen maintain the kingdom in its current state. It's not for me to say whether it's right or not. I know my place and the role I've been given.
Right.
Hello again. Are you ready for your...
Well, I'm ready as I'll ever be. I'd like to enter.
As you wish. Here is the most precious of all keys. It will open the doors leading to the throne room. Oh, and you might have an occasion to see the royal chapel. Please, don't forget us. Damned for all eternity.
I'll try not to. That was easy. The servants are quite squishy, as of currently. Of course, there are more dangerous enemies here and there, but we will worry about them in due time. We'll save here and continue onward.
Bearer of change, you have been noticed. I was chosen to extend you an invitation to speak. But first, you must let me show you something beautiful. The mycelium. Do you agree?
Who are you?
My role in all of this is insignificant. I am but a small part of a greater whole.
Invitation to speak. About what?
I am not the one who can give you that insight. You will learn everything during the conversation. I promise that nothing will be hidden from you.
Alright, well, sure. Show me the mycelium.
Splendid. Your arrival brings me joy. It means this place might have a better future. Welcome.
What or who are you?
The true natural order, balance, death and life. We have lived together since the dawn of time. Regardless of the decision you make, I will still be, in one form or another.
What do you want?
Your arrival has sparked real change in this place. For the first time in centuries, I have no doubt this change will only deepen. But I want you to understand what you will bring about. The curse of this place will be lifted. However, with its disappearance, all the inhabitants of this place will die, against their will. There is, however, an alternative.
Alright, and what is this alternative?
You will go to my home, the place that is my core, and you will take a part of me. When the time is right, you will place me within the body of the unfulfilled King Sagramore.
And what will happen then?
I will take control of this place through the bodies of the royal couple. This is the only way it can be done. The king and queen are inextricably linked to the origin, the present, and the potential future of this place. They must have a part in this. My growth will be slow, but eventually I will encompass everyone. The new kingdom will be a common good.
And what if I choose not to do it?
I cannot force this decision upon you. I am not able to threaten you, nor do I wish to. But after you complete your task, this place will die with all its inhabitants. That is all. No more, no less. So then, what is your choice? There will be no other opportunity for this conversation. I don't want to strain Sir Stegander's body for too long.
What role does Stigander play in all this?
Ah, the faithful penitent. We were fortunate to cross paths. He found peace and was able to partially come to terms with his fate by attuning himself to me. As for me, I gained this vessel through which we can converse. We helped each other greatly.
Well, you're probably the only good thing in this area, and this might bring about a greater good. I don't know, but I'll do it. Why not?
Wonderful. When the moment comes, plant us within the king's breast. Let him finally rest. We shall take this place. Thank you, on behalf of the inhabitants of this place.
Alright. We will grant this place a new future, I suppose. It will be one filled with mycelium, but it will be one all the same. God, this is grim. Okay. Okay. Dream journals. Okay, we'll grab the rest of the materials. We'll grab that gold plate, because that can sell for good. That can sell for coin. Same for that one. That is just profit waiting to be taken, essentially. Health potion, silver goblet, aromatic remedy, sage. Okay, that's that here. Hey, level 48. Nice. Guess we call this up. Let's save. We got wooden arrows. It's fine. Oh, I could just hit F, but no, I'm gonna always use E, just so I got that set. And then we've got this. We're gonna save, because it's clear that things are about to get rowdy. Let's do this. I guess the king is gone. Okay, let's go into consumables here and get ready to go on a frenzy of sorts. So we've drank the lifesteal. Precision potion with tans, movement speed increase.
How could you wound your queen so cruelly? Why did you refuse to simply bow? You could have served me for eternity. Wouldn't that have been beautiful?
No, not really. And that's gone, okay. Nothing up here, nothing up there. It's a right mess this place is, that's for sure. Grab something. Oh! 1 second, something in the background just triggered. Apologies. Yeah, just give me a hot second. I need to do something real quick. Alright, apologies for the delay. I'm now back. Let's get back into things. Just take all that. Let's save here.
Gone, is she? Gone from one eternity straight into another. Oh, how I wish we'd had one more day. A proper one. Marked by the sun setting on us forever. Once, I dreaded it. The relentless passage of time. And now, all that's left is tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools. The way to dusty death.
What happens now?
Now it all ends. The lofty dream, the endless torment, and the fruits of our vanity. What we leave behind is a monument to our own foolishness. There will be no legends told of this place, for it is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. And this is for you. The reason for your visit to this cursed court. You may leave now. Your audience is over.
The fungal envoy will give you new life to this place.
Fear not, till mushrooms take the place of your heart. And now mushrooms grow in my chest. The king is dead. Long live the king.
Alright. The mushrooms begin their invasion, I guess. In a way. That is the results of our actions. Up the fruits. We move back here, and I think, yep, we've looted everything here. It's just basically entered through a different way. And yeah, Mycelium have been given a root in this place. And I guess we go right back.
no longer belongs to kings, but to all.
Yep.
All shall become us. All shall be with us. All shall be equal.
Yeah. Okay. Was this the smarter choice? Probably not, but who knows? I don't know the affiliation of what my character's trying to do. I'm just going with the flow at this point. I guess we go down here. Oh, this is just another way through. Okay.
No one shall bow.
Okay. Mycelium takes over, I guess. Truly a haunted situation, but... in a weird way, this is a resolution to chaos.
No hunger, no pain, just life in its purest form.
Yeah. Before we go back, I do want to check two things. First, I want to check the knight himself, see how he's acting. We'll go from there.
It is you. Know that the faithful penitent, Sir Stigender, has finally found peace. There is no longer a sinner for whom he must kneel. He has become one with the peace and harmony I create, that we create. Thank you. You have broken the terrible and unnatural cycle imposed on this land by human pride. And at the same time, you have ensured that the effort put into building this place was not wasted. At last, it will become a home for all.
How long will it take for you to claim the entire kingdom?
Our growth will be slow at first, but in the end, we will claim the entire abyss of King Sagramore. In peace and silence, we will unite what has been divided for so many centuries.
Could I speak to Sir Stigender?
You are already speaking with him, Savior. He is now part of something greater, just like everyone else. Though you have kept yourself for yourself, you are still a part of us. Farewell.
So we are.
All shall...
We are a fungal envoy of sorts now, at this point. I am curious as to the merchant to see what's become of him. I assume it's the same fate as everybody else, but I guess we'll see.
How can I help? Let's try.
Okay, so he himself has not changed. Okay. Well, that's not our problem anymore then. He will slowly be changed as time will go on in this area. Or if he's so eagerly a part of the court, he will eventually turn. as that is the nature of things. In this area, that is. So, we will march our way over here to the nice little circle here. Off we go, back over to here. To which we will go back and find escape. Is what I would say, if that were the case. I'm not sure where we need to go. I guess we go up here. No. Oh, we just enter through the waterfall. Alright. There we go. We've managed to complete that task. I'll have to see what we ended up getting, though, because I do believe we got a new sword. And a few other things here and there. Alright, let's swim out here. And we will do a bit of reading, or a bit of item searching here. But not before we take out this bear, of course. Didn't stand a chance, that's for sure. Dang. But yeah, we've managed to level up though, so let's do that. We managed to get 2 levels, no less. We're just gonna bump our endurance up to 15. We will level up our skill trees here. Obviously, we want to focus on the Red Death here. We can increase the Lament stacks, but we need to actually get more... We need to get stacks to begin with first, before I can actually benefit truly from that. Alright, so every attack we can get more Lament. So this would probably be the best choice for us. Getting 4 Lament stacks each time will increase our damage significantly. We should also aim for dealing damage will get us Lament stacks. Alternatively, we can hold back Tears, which will start us with 15 stacks of Lament, which can be really good. Getting that up would be pretty good. We don't necessarily need to kill enemies just to get Lament stacks, because that won't really... significantly help us, but starting a fight with a set amount of stacks would increase our damage just raw, so that's a good thing. But attacking is more important here, so we're probably going to get this, and we're going to get the critical hits, get Lament stacks, and then we'll then get Give In and Give Up. But I digress. Survival probably would help, but I digress. We've now got 270 carry capacity, which is pretty awesome. Alright, so... The Queen's Crown increases spell power and magic critical chance. The Spectral Sword increases physical damage by 1% per missing mana point. The Royal Gown increases spell power and critical chance. Spell power, critical chance. Okay, so... The Royal Outfit is probably the best for mages. The Fungal Envoy Mycelium increases stamina by 5 and increases melee critical chance by 15. Which actually goes really hard, now that I think about it. We would suffer a loss in physical damage, but our melee critical chance would go up significantly. So this is actually a very... it's definitely worth considering for a crown, or rather a helm. Because we could then focus on critical damage, as opposed to normal damage. So if we were to wear this, this would be really good for us. Because, if I'm correct, going by our... Well, not by that. If we go by this, we currently have a 67% chance of crit. So if we were to increase that by 15, that would bring us up to 80... 82, I believe, which is really, really good. And combined with the death tree, we're going to get the crits even more and more and more. So if we either... We basically get a whole bunch of damage, put simply. But yeah. I'm half considering that helm. I'm not sure whether I will use it or not, but I will probably use it temporarily to start with. If only to get more crits, I would say. But I digress. I guess we can go over to that Stag Father totem real quick and go do that. I keep forgetting I have the power of King Arthur that I could just use willy-nilly. But at the same time, I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I don't need to use it. This is Bear County. It's a lot of, Alright, that's a lot of bugadies. Why they're living with bears, I don't know. There we go. There we are. Nice. Any further dangers? No. There we go. An easy hunt, as it were. Then we just go right back here. Stagfather Shrine gives us a whole bunch of word stuff. Always good to get those done. That is a massive stag ghost. Okay. Ominous. But alright. Hold her head high quest. Well, I guess we do have the time to do it, so let's go into the cave and see what we end up finding. Why not, right? One second. Alright, let's keep going. Time to find the seer, if we can find her. Okay, there's nothing in the water, so we just leave that be, I guess. Okay, got a few areas here. We'll go this way first. Take the Ice Tongue Spear. That's not good. Morgan's head. There we go. Dealt the Banshee. That wasn't too bad. Just had to mollywop the spirit, essentially. But thankfully, Morgan's head had been recovered, so that's good. I guess we can be thankful in that regard. Where else do we go? I guess we can focus on going over to Happily Ever After and the Weight of Honor. See what we come across. So, meteorite. Friendly low. Oh god. It's been a while since I've seen a Grimly Low. Seems they're using a different type of weapon this time, interestingly enough. So I guess this is Grimly Low territory that we gotta be careful of, huh? I guess we go over to here. It seems like the most notable area. I'm not sure what it is, though. But we can check it out all the same. Guess we can go over to the bridge here, see what's what. The abandoned village. This is expansive, to say the least. And we've managed to get to the plains of waypoints. Nice. Go see this abandoned village, I suppose. That is consumed by the Red Death, it seems. Alright. Nice. Okay, nothing here. Volatile summon, Camelot Spearman. I'll take the short sword just in case. That's profit after all. Now that I got the carry weight to actually handle that sort of thing, it's not a big deal. Okay, what's here? Nothing. Okay. The Weight of Honor and Happily Ever After. Okay. Not sure what Happily Ever After needs for that to be completed, but I'm sure I'll find it eventually. Strange hut. I guess we'll save here. And go inside. Let's go see what's going on with this pig situation here. Hello.
Dear me, another one? We've been getting quite popular, haven't we, Wilkin?
That's where he's gone.
Who? Wilkin? Ah, yes. Honestly, I have no idea how he managed to find me. But since the girl never gave me anything for the potion, I accepted him as payment.
You can't keep him as payment. He's a human being.
Well, no, he's a pig, obviously. And since when are mortal lives not an acceptable payment? You people do it all the time. A day of life, a dream, a memory, a favor. Your lot love to bargain with your existence as if it were unending. Which is peculiar, since it's not even all that long.
Well, regardless, he needs to come with me.
Oh, does he now? And have you asked him if he wants to come with you? Just because he's currently a pig doesn't mean he can't think for himself.
How am I supposed to talk to a pig?
I don't know. Wilkin and I understand each other perfectly well. But if you lack the skill, I suppose that cannot be helped. Unless you'd like to make a bargain.
Okay, what do you want?
How about something made by your own hand, but something nice? Something that'll make me feel all warm and fuzzy. Oh, I know. I want a meal cooked by your hand. Then you'll be able to talk to Wilkin.
I mean, alright, I should have something with me. Here, have a damn good fish.
Oh, that's so lovely. It looks so, odd. And you humans eat that, really? I'll think where to put it, so I can admire it for a bit. Go on, talk to the pig. I'll wait here. But don't wander off too far. Who knows if I'll still be here when you get back.
Okay, Wilkin. How you feeling?
Surprisingly well, you know. I'm warm, I'm well fed, and I get to soak in the mud. I also keep getting the urge to root, but I don't mind. At least it's not boring.
Okay. You don't mind the company?
Oh, Thistle? Why should I? Oh, she brings me berries and acorns. Oh, she also has a very nice singing voice. Much better than Rigby's. That's for sure. Well, she promised she'll take care of me, and I believe her.
Thistle. Is that her name?
I doubt it, but that's how she introduced herself, so that's what I call her.
She also turned you into a pig.
Rian did that. I don't care if the results weren't exactly what she intended. She still tried to change me.
Well, I'll try and find a way to turn you back then.
That's very nice of you, but I'm not sure I want that. This life ain't so bad. It's easy and straightforward. I eat, I sleep, I root, I talk to Thistle. No morning drills, no Danheim yelling in my ear, no angry Canucks people spitting at my feet. It's peaceful. I like it.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure, yes. Well, I know I won't live as long as I could as a human, but you've seen what's happening on Avalon. I doubt I'd live much longer anyway.
Okay. Interesting.
So, have the two of you had a nice chat?
I'll be honest, I think he should stay with you. He seems like he's having a fun time here. He's happy.
A wise decision. You don't need to worry about our dear Wilkin. I'll take good care of him. He shall live out the rest of his days in happiness, with nary a care in the world. This I vow to you. Now, be gone. It's been amusing, but I've had quite enough of you.
Okay.
Speak.
Well, I did come here on behalf of Rian as well.
Oh, that one. Snowdrops and bluebells. That one got boring really fast. It's always the same with your kind. You lied to me. You tricked me. Why is my lover a pig? And so on. I don't know. You made the wish. How is it my fault that it didn't go the way you thought it would? I'm not a mind reader. In fact, she's the deceitful one. She knew I didn't want to see her again, so she sent someone else to pester me.
Can you turn Wilkin back into a human?
No, a wish is a wish. It was made with intent. She wanted Wilkin to be happy as a pig in mud. He is. He's both happy and he's a pig in mud. Nobody said anything about humans.
And she made a mistake.
Don't we all? I once tried to steal the voice of the Queen's favorite nightingale. I was young and I did it on a dare. I ended up spending a whole century as a worm.
Just because we do something stupid every once in a while doesn't mean it can't have dire consequences. Okay, what do you want then?
From you. Oh, nothing special. How about a favor for a favor, Don't worry, I won't ask anything of you right now. I'll give you your answer. And when the time comes, I'll collect what is due. What say you? Do we have a deal?
At the very least, I should turn him into a human. He should make his... Because with the wish and how it's worded, he might not even be happy. And the wish is just making him happy. Alright. We have a deal. Now tell me how to turn Wilkin back into a human.
But who said anything about turning him back into a human? You told me Rian wanted to be with her lover. That is something I can help with. Here, give her this bracelet. If she really loves her Wilkin as much as she claims, she only needs to make a heartfelt wish to rejoin him. And they'll be together, just like that. Happy as two pigs in mud. I do love that little saying. It paints such an adorable picture, don't you think?
Not really. You mean they'll both be turned into pigs?
A truly happy ending. Now listen to me, little mortal, for I can already tell that you're gearing up for a dispute. 1. A deal is a deal. You do not get to back out now, and I will come to collect what is owed me, for such is the law. 2. Do not fret about the girl. She made her choices. Mortal hearts are fickle and easily swayed, are they not? It's time for her to find out if hers is as steadfast as she claims. Now, be gone. It's been amusing, but I've had quite enough of you.
Okay. So there is more to the quest here, essentially, so... If the girl wants to be happy, she is going to have to put in the effort to be happy, put simply. As for what the witch wants from us, I guess we'll figure that out eventually, won't we? But that's just how it goes, don't it? Not sure why I had to be the one who take the price, considering it's her problem, but, you know, whatever. I'm just out here helping people. All the same, we will go to the Weight of Honor now. We now need to locate Gertz and either help him or destroy him. Assuming he's still alive and okay. But I don't think he is. Damn.
Please, don't hurt me. I don't want to die.
Are you Gertz? Asgal's looking for you.
Yes, it's me. But look at me. I can't go back. It's the Red Death. I had to run to keep the others safe. My poor sweet Beatrice. I'll never know if she gave me a son or a daughter. But I'd never risk going back to Camelot. I'll hide out here, somewhere in this abandoned village. No one will ever find me, I swear.
If you promise never to go near people again, I'll let you live.
May the All-Mother bless you. I swear, nobody will ever see me again. Take my insignia and bring it to Asgore. Tell him I was already dead when you found me.
Probably for the best. I could have killed him, but he's just a man suffering from the Red Death. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm immune to the Red Death, so what's the point of worrying about something that's already come to pass, right? Regardless, his insignia has been taken, so it's all good. We are going to warp back and turn in some quests. We got some free time here, I think, to get that done, so let's see where I need to go. We'll go over here. Go up to the top here to deliver this letter to Lily. I wasn't sure this was a... I wasn't aware this was a house, but okay.
I haven't seen you at prayers lately. What's wrong? Finally figured out Kai's blessing doesn't shine on two-faced harlots?
Is that why you're here, Ludger? Really? If it is, then get out of my house.
What? You think I came here to bring news from your lover? I don't know who you've been spreading your legs for, but if you tell me, I'll happily let him know you're waiting for him like the hussy you are.
Shut up! You're disgusting. I only let you in because we're supposed to be brothers and sisters in the word. But if this is how you act, you're not welcome here. Now piss off.
This isn't over, Lily. The truth will come out, whether you like it or not.
Well then, that was something.
Oh, I'm sorry you had to see that. Ludger is... not the best of us. Is there anything I can help you with?
Are you alright?
I've been better. Some days I feel like the Prophet is testing me. I'm trying to walk my path, but it seems to be made of hurdles.
You worship with the Red Church?
I do. Why? Is that so odd?
Why not the Allmother?
The Prophet has always felt more... tangible, you know? The priestesses always say that the All-Mother guides and watches over us, but I've never felt it. Now, the Prophet teaches that we are to walk our path and listen to the word, and everything that happens is just a part of our pilgrimage. With every step, we move closer to the truth. It makes me feel more grounded, like my life has meaning no matter what happens.
And the Red Priests torture people.
That's not true. Well, I mean, I've heard rumors about terrible things happening in the island asylum. But Brother Fabius says that everything the priests are doing there is for the good of the people. They are trying to cure the Red Death, and I've seen what that can do. I'm not happy that people are suffering, but maybe, thanks to their sacrifice, one day we won't have to live in fear anymore.
Maybe. What is Ludger's problem with you?
I don't know. You see, the Red Church has been holding these meetings for people in Connaught interested in the way of the word, and I really like them. Brother Fabius or Brother Vitus usually share the Prophet's teachings and then lead us in prayer. Ludger attends as well, but he's very... zealous. I think he wants to become a Red Priest, though how following me around and yelling obscenities is supposed to help with that, I have no idea.
Well, I have a letter for you from Brother Fabius.
A letter from Brother Fabius? Let me see. Oh. So he's not coming. Bollocks! Stupid bastard! What am I supposed to do now? I can't wait much longer.
That doesn't sound like you're in need of spiritual guidance.
What I need right now is to punch someone. Oh, gods. This is a nightmare.
Is there any way I could help?
I'm not sure. This is so embarrassing. But if Fabius gave you that letter, it means he finds you trustworthy, right?
I think so.
Right. So, Fabius and I, we love each other. We've been meeting in secret for a while now, and I'm pregnant. I haven't told him yet. I was really hoping he'd come today, but he didn't. Ludger did. Like a damn hound sniffing out my misfortune. Now I can't go to Fabius, and I can't go to Niente because that moron will be following me around, causing a scene.
Alright. What do you need from Niante?
She has those herbs for women when they're in trouble. I really want to keep this baby, but I doubt Fabius will want it, and I can't raise it on my own. Connaught is small, and the people here, well, you've met Ludger. I wouldn't have a moment of peace. I don't even want to think about how they'd treat my baby. I'd rather end it now than let it live a miserable life.
Would you like me to bring the news to Fabius?
I really want to tell him, but now, I don't know. I'm not sure it'll change anything. I just want this to be over.
Can't you just leave Connaught?
And go where? With what? I have no family left, and I barely have enough to get by as it is. Should I risk my child starving to death with no roof over our head? How is that any better?
Maybe there's something else that can be done.
I'd like there to be, I think. But I don't even know where to start. Who would take in a mother and her child? People aren't that kind. I've heard the Temple of the All-Mother used to help with things like this before it changed. But that was a long time ago. Still, if you do find something, another option, I'd be grateful to know.
Well, I'll speak with Niante about those herbs, but I'm going to look for another option.
Thank you.
Alright. I guess we'll start with the weight of honor here. I found Gert, and it's best I report this first and foremost. Been helping a lot of the people lately, I must admit, so that's gonna be nice.
For the hungry.
But once I complete this mission, I'm probably gonna wrap it up here. So yeah, let's quickly go turn this in. Hey Asgal, I have news about Gert.
You do? What happened to him?
I found Gert's body. A word beast got to him. Here's the insignia.
So that's how it is. What a damned fate. Still, if you ask me, it's better than desertion. Though, we'll never really know if it wasn't desertion, will we?
Not really.
Here's your gold. His wife will be devastated, and his child's now an orphan. Damn it. I'd hoped he'd meet a better fate. I'll await your return.
Yeah. Sometimes a sweet lie is better than a dark truth, in this case. And this is one of those cases where it's a sweet lie. Because, obviously, we've been going through a lot of those, dark, grim passages of sorts. And there seems to be no end to that in Connaught. But I digress. I'm gonna wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know I did, and I'll see you guys next stream. Take care, everybody, and have a good day.